The Northern Territory has put forward its case to become the AFL's 20th team. Matt Cunningham joins us live from Darwin. Hi there, Matt. So when do they hope to have a new team?
Well, the plan is to have a team competing in the AFL within the next 7 to 10 years. They want to follow Tasmania, but they're also hoping to learn from some of the mistakes that Tasmania has perhaps made and some of the issues they faced on the road to becoming the AFL's 19th team. They, of course, will enter the competition in 2028. But the Northern Territory has a long and proud football history. Some of the greatest players to have competed in the AFL come from here, people like Michael Long and Cyril Rioli. And Sean Bowden, the chairman of the AFL NT, says that he believes an AFL team here in Darwin will see more Indigenous players competing in the country's top competition.
I think we're a critical part of the solution. The talent that is just imbued in the Northern Territory amongst so many of our young people has to have that opportunity to play in the Northern Territory. And then, if not, to transition through. Talent pathways are critical. We want to see a dozen new Cyril Riolis. We want to see half a dozen new Andrew McLeods, young Territory men who've had to travel elsewhere, still shining on the national stage.
The NT government and the AFL NT have today released a business case around their plan for an AFL team. They say that a team based here in the top end would employ more than 160 people and contribute more than $100 million each year to the Northern Territory's economy. The Chief Minister, though, was asked about whether this should be a spending priority for her government, given some of the social issues we've seen playing out across the Northern Territory in Alice Springs and other parts of the NT over the past few years. Here's how she responded to that question.
You know what? AFL is part of the solution to all of that. Yep. We can look back over our shoulders here and see young kids from a remote community who are at the Michael Long Centre for this week, participating in activities.
Now, there have been some big names recruited for a task force that's going to push this plan for an AFL team here in the Northern Territory. Among them, the former AFL Chief Executive, Andrew Demetrio, and two of the greatest players to ever come out of this part of the country, Andrew McLeod, a two-time Norm Smith medalist, and Nathan Buckley, who also won a Norm Smith medal at Collingwood and coached the Magpies for several years. So a big day here for Territory footy, Leigh.
Exciting stuff. Thanks so much for that, Matt.